GText Suites is a renowned property broker committed to delivering exceptional luxury properties in prime locations. Whether you're looking for a dream home, a lucrative investment, or a short-term stay, GText Suites is your trusted partner. Our vision: to be the premier choice for luxury home seekers and property owners across Nigeria, Dubai, and beyond. Our mission: to define luxury living standards with exclusive, opulent properties, creating seamless, insightful experiences for tenants and property owners. Core values: integrity, trust, support, collaboration, value-centric. Our objectives: establish clear targets, drive sales projections, strategic marketing and PR, define financial objectives, and assess performance. Property categories: high-end properties, luxury, premium finishes, top-tier location. Middle-end properties, balanced comfort and quality. Low-end properties, affordable yet elegant living solutions. GText Suites. Live lavishly, invest smartly. GText Suites is a renowned property broker committed to delivering exceptional luxury properties in prime locations. Whether you're looking for a dream home, a lucrative investment, or a short-term stay, GText Suites is your trusted partner. Our vision: to be the premier choice for luxury home seekers and property owners across Nigeria, Dubai, and beyond. Our mission: to define luxury living standards with exclusive, opulent properties, creating seamless, insightful experiences for tenants and property owners. Core values: integrity, trust, support, collaboration, value-centric. Our objectives: establish clear targets, drive sales projections, strategic marketing and PR, define financial objectives, and assess performance. Property categories: high-end properties, luxury, premium finishes, top-tier location. Middle-end properties, balanced comfort and quality. Low-end properties, affordable yet elegant living solutions. GText Suites. Live lavishly, invest smartly.
This is a 3-bedroom, fully furnished apartment here in Ikoyi, Lagos.
Don't worry, be happy. There's a little song I wrote, you might wanna sing it.
And here you have the master's bedroom. Spacious, and trust me, this will suit your taste.
Trouble when you worry, you won't make it up. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy now.
If Burna Boy owns this home, you would love to live at This dream home checks every box.
You know, say money make a dance. And I'm feeling.
It's a smart 4-bedroom terrace duplex in the heart of Lekki, Lagos.
You know, do me, I want more. Hello, my jet. Body make it long so. Meji. I'm gonna party like 99. Leave on my dress in the Meji. I'm gonna party like 99. Leave on my dress in the
On him. And with just 950 million naira, this property is yours.
No secret, no side, my way. Are you single with it or you just joking? I had a split ready for no smoking. In the room we're in, so I said just something. We should just go out and we should blow something.
With a kitchen like this, I would do the dishes all day.
What's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh, what's good, what's poppin'? Just like, what's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh, what's good, what's poppin'?
Yes, I'm single, but I'm not joking.
This building has all the amenities you can think of. And if you need privacy, it got a cinema right here.
I said that we should chill and kick back. Feel burn, no blow some smoke. Don't sip burn liquor till I lose my sense.
See my baby captivate, you can't relate. You know they concentrate on just the ways. I know go down, you ain't got time to waste. When she step in the room, the ground shake a leg cool. Tell you something they do. For my body, know you do. Something where I like you too.
Before it gets sold out, contact us today.
I had a split ready but no smoking. In the room we're in, so I said just something. We should just go out and we should blow something. Like, what's poppin'?
If Burna Boy owns
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever it is you're joining us from. It's good to have you all back again to apologies for the glitch. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever it is you're joining us from. It's good to have you all back again to another wonderful session, valued part of our wealth series. I wanted to start on a good, energetic note. Thank you very much for joining us today. I want to assure you that today's session promises to be enlightening, engaging, and very, very inciting. So all you need to do is just grab your pen, grab your paper, find a quiet space, and then get set on a journey to becoming a billionaire. The theme of this session is how to quadruple your income. And when we talk about quadrupling your income, it means how to 10x, how to double, how to triple, how to quadruple your income. Let me tell you this for sure and as a fact. If you are just doing one job, you are wrong. If your only source of income is just a job, you are wrong. and you are in the rat race, and you know the story about the rat race, you and I shouldn't be caught in the rat race. And this webinar today is a webinar that is going to broaden your horizon on how you can start and build wealth. We're not just talking about building wealth, we're talking about transgenerational wealth. So be at ease, be at peace, grab your notes, grab your pen, and do not forget to have a cup of water beside you. Find a quiet space, and let's go on this journey of wealth building. I'm going to pass this on to the media team before I then come back again. Mr. Progress, are you ready for us?
Join me in welcoming the CEOs behind the two iconic brands.
Inspired by essential purity.
Born from tomorrow, Mercedes-Benz places
Dubai.
Benghazi, Dubai.
Inspired by impossible, as you know. Breaking boundaries, Burj Benghazi. Jacob & Co. Residences.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to welcome on stage two visionary entrepreneurs, two giants in their respective industries, Mohamed Bugatti and Mate Rimac.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all today on this auspicious occasion. Tonight's occasion features a reveal that is very special and by all means profoundly incomparable. Bugatti and Bugatti collaborate to bring you a phenomenal hyperform that depicts sheer architectural prowess in the heart of Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bugatti Residences by Bugatti. I leave you in the hands of my colleague and my friend Mate Rimac, CEO of Bugatti.
Thanks so much, Mohammed. Good evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mate Rimac. I'm the founder and CEO of the Rimac Group and CEO of Bugatti Rimac. And today, proudly representing Bugatti here. Tonight, we are going to reveal something very special for you, like Mohammed has briefly described. It's going to be a first for Bugatti and an important milestone in our history. Making a residence project like we are doing here today is a first for Bugatti. But be sure that we will apply all of our principles, all of our care to bring the utmost and best to the market, just like with our cars. The best of the best and incomparable.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, not only do we celebrate a remarkable project, but also the legacy that this project carries with it. In its world-class architectural finesse, Bugatti Residences by Bugatti conveys the values that the founding fathers of the brands preached for decades until today. And today, as we launch a remarkable project, we revive the spirit of the founding fathers of the brand, and we remember our motto, Bugatti only competes with Bugatti.
The chairman of GTEX Holdings, Dr. Bisi Akintayo, and the CEO of GTEX Suite Dubai, Mrs. Bisi Akintayo, who presents the key of elegance by Danube to you, and this is everything that it comes with. Thank you so much for believing in GTEX Suite Dubai.
Thank you so much.
You are most welcome.
Thank you.
Please, we would like you to say something to give us a review also.
Okay, I just want to say thank you for the pleasant customer service, and we're so happy to be one of your clients, and we wish to do more business with you from our company. Thank you.
Thank you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's good to have you back online. after watching those videos, I haven't watched those videos. I want to believe that you and I are already thinking about how to 10x our money, how to invest, how to make more money. Because, man, watching those property videos of Dubai and then watching the testimonial videos of someone who bought into those properties, man, all I keep saying to myself in my mind is, I will never be poor. And like I had stated earlier, I hope you're with your pen, I hope with your paper, and also you're with your cup of water beside you, because our speakers, our conveners who are going to be giving us value-packed knowledge on how we can 10x our money and key into property development in Abuja are already in this meeting with us. So without wasting much of our time, be seated properly, have your note, have your pen, have your water, and let me call upon Miss Bisi Akintayo and Mr. Bisrat, one of our property developers in Dubai. Ma'am, you have the floor.
Okay, hi everyone. Good morning. So Ijira, you can make it such that I and Bisrat can be side by side. So I'll be bringing him up in a short while. So because you're still the one pinned down here, so make it such that since you are the main host, we are the ones that people can see, not you. Otherwise, the message will not be able to go in easily. Okay. So hi everyone. Good morning to you and good morning to all the amazing people here. I hope you have your clients on the call today. So it's been a while we did this, and I'm excited to be doing this again. So I'm glad to be here. It's been busy week for me. Traveling and of course meeting amazing people, learning new culture, and also making meaningful relationships. So I'm glad to be doing this again, which is one of the things we love doing, impacting and adding value to people. So I have my brother here in Dubai who will be joining me for this presentation. I'll be talking about why one of their projects, why you should key into it. But before I bring him on board, I want to talk briefly about things you need to understand about the Dubai market if you want to go into the Dubai market. So if you are that individual who wants to go into the Middle East to invest, you need to understand how the Middle East works and the areas also where you can get good returns on investment. And why are people really rushing to the Middle East? Has it not occurred to you? Why are people really rushing? Last year alone, we had over 7,000 millionaires who relocated to the Middle East. That is, they moved from the Western world and relocated to the Middle East. So why are people relocating? I remember Middle East that I'm talking about in specifics. I'm referring to the Dubai in particular. So why are people really rushing there, moving to the Middle East? Is majorly because Dubai is because of the fact that Dubai offers so many different opportunities to people to be able to grow and sustain their wealth, okay, to be able to quadruple their income. And they've seen how this has been done to several people. Ejire, I don't think this is still working. I can still see that it's GTech Suite is pinned to the background and not myself. I can see myself talking, but I'm not pinned to the background. It's still you that you're pinned to the background. So try and fix that. So that it's much easier for people to see the person talking. Okay, so a lot of people, like I said, are moving to Dubai majorly because of the potential of which it has, which is number one. We have you can also make I and myself, just let us be side by side. Okay, put my video side by side with Bisrat, please. So that way we are since we are both the facilitator. So a lot of people are moving there. Number one, because of the security. And the security is amazing, it's massive. You can walk there any day of the night. Night basically in Dubai is like your daytime, which is very interesting. When you're in Dubai, you don't even know that it's night and you're just going about your day. Sure, people sleep late, basically because of the fact that the security there is really applaudable. And number two also is because there's no tax on your property. So a lot of the Westerners are trying to have their properties, their investments secured in a country whereby they can avoid paying tax. Okay. So that way, and property tax is not something small that you have to. So because of the amount, if it's peanuts now, maybe they will overlook it. But the property tax is not something that people just love to pay. So I also remember that one of our clients who moved from the UK, who invested with us, said the reason she's investing with us in Dubai is because she's just done with her tenant issues, tenant wahala, the damaged things. It has to be on her. But the law protects the landlord here, also protects the tenant. For instance, I remember one tenant who wanted to leave our apartment and didn't give notice. She knows the rule. You have to pay 2 months advance if you don't give enough notice, which of course she was even magnanimous enough. She took 1.5 months from her. And she's the one cashing out because somebody else is about to take the apartment now. So there's a lot I can say about the Middle East. Some people, I mean, about Dubai now. Some people, I remember a client reaching out to us saying that, oh, the unrest happening in some parts of the Middle East will it affect their investments in Dubai? No, it's not happening in Dubai. Nothing affects Dubai. I recently shared a video with my team and I told them to post that video about how there's going to be a whole lot of rush this summer. Sometimes people want to run away from Dubai, but no, this summer, a lot of people are tripping. Over 30,000 people is expected that they will be in the Dubai, they'll be at Dubai airport. Dubai will be welcoming over 30,000 people every day. Do you know what that is? 30,000 people every day. That's ridiculous, like very ridiculous. That's to tell you that these people will need houses. These people need a place to stay. They'll need hotels. They'll need Airbnb. And that's why investment in Dubai economy is always amazing. But it's also very important to know where to invest. So apart from the returns on investment, investment of about 2 million dirhams also accords you the opportunity to get a golden visa for yourself, your family, your parents, and it also covers 2 of your domestic staff, which makes it really amazing and really juicy. And the fact that also your ROI on your investment, as every investor would also think in terms of ROI, the ROI is always good. The capital appreciation you get on your returns on your investment is always amazing. So depending on the location you invest your money in Jumeirah village, for instance, you could get about 6 to 9%. Maybe in Ajah, about 7 to 9% as well. Dubai South, you could be talking almost of about 9% as well on your investment. Dubai downtown Dubai, you could be talking as much as about 10% or about 12% returns on investment. And in Business Bay Area, also about 9 to 10% on your investment in that location as well. So the investment ROI is also something really amazing, which is also good, why people also want to invest in Dubai compared to some other countries. So the returns on investment rather is really good in terms of your property appreciation. And this property appreciation analysis I just gave now is just when you're doing rental income. If you are doing short let, is higher than that. So you get more returns on your investment if you are doing short let. So, but you also have to know, where do I invest my money in order to get good returns. And I also tell people, depending on the kind of investor you want to be. So do you want to be a short-term investor or a long-term investor? So if you want to be a short-term investor, you need your money really fast, then we'll tell you, okay, these are the projects you need to go into that will give you good returns. But a long-term investor, oh yes, you see the future, you want to invest your money, and in 2 years or in 5 years, you are ready to be getting your returns and you're getting higher returns. Of course, that also is available. And these returns I'm even talking to you about now, in a couple of years, it will increase. Why? Because right now, the economy of Dubai is projected by the Sheikh Mohammed, that the Sheikh already said that it's going to quadruple its size, of course, in the next 10 years, which leaves us about 8 years plus now since that announcement was made. So that's to tell you that your property will continue to appreciate as the economy of that country, of that particular city, also appreciate. So you cannot separate real estate development. You cannot separate increase in real estate and the capital returns in real estate from your from any country or any state or city economic growth. You cannot separate real estate from it, because as every economy is growing, real estate is something that people would always need. So as we continue to proceed, I will also tell you things you need to also understand in terms of buying property in Dubai. And one of the things you need to know as an individual who wants to buy, or you have a client who wants to buy from you, Dubai is one of the places that when you want to invest, they don't ask you about your source of funds. So you don't need to begin to bring documents or a million documents about your source of funds, even when you want to do your golden visa as well. All you need if you want to buy property in Dubai is the money you want to pay, your down payment and your international passport. That's what they need to register you for the property you want to buy. So all those bureau cases, long stories, is not there. So that's why you always see that, permit me to say, a lot of politicians are always moving their money to Dubai, because nobody can trace their funds, okay? If they don't want their funds to be traced, they move their money to Dubai, okay? So that's what some politicians also do, and which makes it quite interesting, because when you buy a property and nobody knows you bought the property, it helps your property to be protected, it helps your name to be protected as well, and not to be given to the public, which is really interesting. But in terms of buying property in Dubai, once the client pick the property, he pays a booking fee. So you can pay a booking fee between 5 to 10%. And there's something called SPA. So they sign their purchase agreement. And of course, they have a payment plan, which would have spoken to them about. And they begin to pay like maybe 10%, maybe every 3 months or every 6 months, depending on their sales agreement. But bottom line, before I go ahead so much talking about Dubai and inviting our guests as well, is the fact that if you really want to make passive income, you really want to quadruple your wealth, you want to make money, one of the areas you need to play is, number one, you need to invest. If you have the money, or if you know someone who have the money, invest into Dubai real estate markets. If you're looking at how can you quadruple your money really fast. Now, property which you buy maybe about 2 years ago, I'll give an example of one of our clients, some of our clients who invested in some project 2 years ago, and the project was going for about 400,000 dirhams. One of those property now is going for about 700,000 dirhams. Another one is going for over 1,000,000 dirhams. Now, that's to tell you how much the property has appreciated. So you can quadruple your money by investing in the Dubai real estate market. So that's one way you can invest. And if you don't want to buy, or you are that individual who feel that, oh, I can sell, you can even sell and begin to invest in buying a property in Dubai. For instance, you sell a property, maybe you sell a property, by the time you sell property worth maybe 100 million dirhams, for instance, before you know it, or not even up to that, before you know it, you're already buying a property in Dubai, and you're already getting rental income yourself. So you can begin to play in that area of being of selling for other people who actually have brokerage firms in Dubai, like us now, and you are earning a commission at the end of the day by selling. So there's a whole lot of opportunities that can help you quadruple your income this current time and season. I'm going to give an example of myself. I remember years ago, I used to play in just the e-commerce aspect. And when I looked at my mentors around me, my foreign mentors, all of them were playing in the real estate, and they keep telling me how real estate has helped them to quadruple their income. I moved into the real estate sector, and I have no regrets. And I've been able to do 10 figures in real estate. Why? Because I choose to move into real estate sector. And that can be you as well. That can be anybody here who is watching this. All you just need to do is to put in the work, and it will definitely happen. So I'm going to invite our guest for today, and we always keep it short, about 1 hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours. So with a clap innovation, if we can clap, and with our emojis, I want you to welcome our guest today, who is one of the sales executive of Bingati. Bingati developers are one of the developers we partnered with in Dubai, and they're doing amazing. It's going to tell us the number of projects they've delivered, is going to also tell us what projects we currently have ongoing in prime locations, how we can key into it as well. It's going to tell us all of that and how it can help us also to make money and quadruple our income using the Dubai economy. So we clap innovation now with our emojis. Let's welcome this rat.
Hello, Bisi. Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing great.
Yes, we're doing great. Thank you.
So happy to join in such an amazing, uplifting conversation meeting with you all. MBC, as always, you keep bringing the good energy, good flow, and try to show what you have seen in Dubai for many investors that you know, which is really something that I would love to acknowledge. And when we go back to the point that you've been discussing about Dubai and everything, what I want to rephrase is sometimes, some people that don't have the glimpse or the understanding about Dubai's real estate activity, sometimes they'll be like, oh, Dubai is not going to continue like this. Especially this market, the one that's going skyrockets, going to be falling down. It's not going to be like this from now on. So we normally tell them it's theoretical or practical. It has to be one or the other. So we can only speak in numbers. So when we're talking numbers, we have a projected 4.6% compound annual growth rate when we talk about population over the next 15 years. Only in 2024, 6,700 millionaires settled in Dubai. And what's very encouraging is on Q1 figure from 2025, a report from Dubai Land Department pointed out that, like 45,000 transactions have been made. That's a 45,000 plus transaction have been made in Q1 2025. And that is a year-on-year increase of 22%. According to this figure, it's 147.2 billion dirham transaction only in Q1, which constitutes a 30% year-on-year increase compared to the 2024. So I'm trying to show you the growth, how people are investing, how people are approaching Dubai. See, in my perspective, how I understand Dubai is not attaching itself with whatever drama in the world is happening. It could be politics, it could be war, whatever it is. Dubai is doing its own thing. It keeps continuing. Let me give you a good example. If you're like, Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk, the Tesla owner. So he's the founder. So if he's about to shoot his rocket, SpaceX, he's at the place where it's going to be launched, right? So at the time of launch, still the rocket is not concerned about whatever is happening around there. The rocket only knows it's have to go up and it will go up, correct? So everybody should understand what's Dubai in terms of growth, in terms of security, in terms of better living, lifestyle, and everything. Dubai it's like, do you know this in old movies that we see in the Western movies? They go with horses. Those horses are covered in sideways. They don't bother what's coming on this side or this side. They just go straight. If someone is focused on going further and going straight, same as the story about Dubai, within 54 years, it have changed from, I don't know what's the name. We have changed it from dust, or we have changed it from desert to now. So anything is possible if you're focused. So it's all about, I see it's all about aligning yourself to growth, aligning yourself with the mentor that you have, So for investors all over the world, if they're attaching themselves with the growth of Dubai, then the result will be 100% becoming millionaire, billionaire, you name it. So it's never too late because I have seen investors who have tripled their investment in short period of time from not knowing what's happening, not having that much of incentive in their life. They have become able to make change in their life. Is my voice terrible? Sorry.
No, your voice is not terrible, but I think there are people in your background. So it's affecting the your presentation. So we're hearing them, we're hearing you as well. So if they can keep their
Okay.
voice a bit low, it would really help.
Okay. Sorry. How's it now?
Maybe you should say, maybe you should keep talking, we'll let you know if we are still having some interference. You can continue, you can go ahead.
Okay. So right now, when we come to Benghazi, Benghazi is a local owned company. It was founded on 2008. Up to now, we're on 72 projects. When we talk about projects, it's not just mini projects. We're talking about giant mega projects. And with among those projects, you have Benghazi collaborating with Bugatti residents. We have Mercedes. We have Jacob and Co. projects going on. Speaking about also, let's say, celebrities, we have Neymar Jr., who have bought in Bugatti residence. We have Andre Bocelli, the opera singer, who have bought in Bugatti residence as well. Even Terry Crews, the American Idol host, he bought a two-bedroom with private pool unit in Aquarise. This project was launched, I believe, on 2 months ago in Coca-Cola Arena, and he was the host for for this event, and he bought a unit on the spot. So as we speak about Dubai, it's attracting 100%. It's attracting many people, and plus Bugatti, no, and plus Bugatti is attracting a lot of super wealthy, famous people. And why is that? Because they have trust. Those people have many options, 100%. They can invest wherever they want, but they make sure that the investment sits well and grows as they see it. Sorry for the voice interruptions. Any questions?
If we have questions, people can raise their hands. They can also ensure they use the chat box. So I'm not sure we have questions yet. But if you have, I don't know if you're using your laptop, if you can show us some of the latest projects like Benghazi Circle as well. So that people can know why they should actually key into that project. And also, in terms of buying a property in Dubai, from your experience as well, there's so much noise in your background today. I don't know if you are
I
celebrating
don't
the
know.
holiday.
I don't know from where they came from, but
Are you at work or they are having you're at home? Where exactly?
no, today it's closed, so I came to this cafe. It was
Okay,
empty, to be
okay.
honest.
Okay, because I know that there's an holiday in Dubai. So you
Yeah.
ran away from home and they came back, people still came back to
Yes.
meet you. Okay, so you ran away from home and you're still with people also still interfering in the meeting. Okay, sorry about that. But
No, no,
if you have your a presentation based on your knowledge, based on your
sure,
experience, because you've been playing in this field for quite some times, where
sure.
do you think our investors can put their money in and can help them to quadruple their income? And also, we've been hearing that Dubai real estate is a bubble that is going to burst, like it's going to collapse. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
personally have been saying an upgrade
Mhm.
instead. So, what do you
Yeah.
think about the Dubai real estate market? Do you think it's going to really, really go down extinct and nobody's going to be able to buy property anymore, or investors are going to lose their money? What do you think in terms of all this negative prediction that has once been
Mm.
had?
Yeah, that's what I tried to mention in the beginning. So when we hear such comments, we normally, attach ourselves with the usual trend and the report that we get from Dubai Land Department. We don't just simply project. We It's all based on numbers that we can make people understand what's happening, what's going on. But at the same time, what me myself have witnessed in Dubai, the real estate market is, see, like I told you before, Dubai is not attaching itself with the drama what's happening all over the world. Due to that, whenever there's a war, people tend to move their investment. Whenever there is even during endemic, Dubai like did their best to sustain whatever their work economy that has to grow. So Dubai did not drop, to be honest. And plus now, for the war that's happening in the you know in Iran and Israel, America, people ask me like, is Dubai going to be hit? I mean, those giant already developed countries have big investment in Dubai. It's like I cannot pinch my other eye and expect my other eye to not cry. You understand my meaning? So they are all, even like Trump, have its own big real estate activities there. Iranian people have big investment there. So Dubai, for all over the world, it's a safe getaway for billionaires, for startups, for business owners, or whomever it is. It's like they don't want Dubai to be attacked at all. Like they want Dubai to live safe, safely, happy, everlasting, because they have, like, you name it. I believe sometimes what we see on TV, let's say, if some Iranian, if some American Israeli guy, if he shows that he have this type of investment in his own country, I believe we have 3, 4 times investment going on in Dubai. They're keeping it. It's like when you give birth, you need your child to be in a safe environment, a safe zone. So that's how they're keeping their investment. Dubai is a safe getaway. So it's into to say impossible for it to go down. Impossible. Like, there's no means, no country have, for example, Dubai. I have never seen Dubai wanted to start a war in no news. I have never seen Dubai is showing military for this country because she wants to start a war. It's all about growth. It's all about making money. It's all about uh, you know infrastructure and growth and something like that. So in those environments, it's better not to even think about whether or not it's going to go down.
Hey, that's
Okay.
amazing. Thank you for that enlightenment. I hope some people who are listening also can add a better understanding about what he said in terms of the unrest in any part of the Middle East, how it will not affect the investment in Dubai. Dubai is not affected by any of those things. And that's why the real estate in Dubai keeps booming and keeps growing and keeps having more people actually make good returns on their investments. So, are you ready to share with us, Bingati Sako? And
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll be trying one project also by Bingati here. So if you are a client, you want to buy into the project, or you have a client who wants to buy, okay, here is your chance to begin to make 6 to 7 to 8 figures in the Dubai real estate. And of course, maybe soon make your 10 figures in Dubai real estate market. Okay, so let's get started.
So it's better to start off from the map of Dubai in general. As we all know, as we all know, this is the famous Palm Jumeirah. This is the whole Dubai waterfront areas. And you know, this area, the circle one, is called Palm Jumeirah. This is called Jumeirah Village Circle. See, it's circle like figure. It only normally takes 50 minutes from here to the Venus, the Jumeirah. And inside it, we have, including Circle Bengati, our new project, we have 35 projects. Even we could say is the master developer is Bengati because it's like you can walk for 2 minutes, you'll find our project, and it will be placed exactly here. See, this is the center. We have townhouses circling it. This area is well known for greenery. We have supermarkets, a pharmacy, recreational area. And this is the plot. By the way, speaking about plot and speaking about project, BC knows also, our previous project was Amber Hall. It was told, it was said, it was going to be our last project in JVC. But we cannot let go such plots. We had to buy it. We have to make it happen. So see how close it is to the townhouses. This amazing plot is that we have acquired. This one, and let me give you the brochure. So this project will be like this. It will have a retail shop, residential, commercial. It will be 2 basement, ground floor, 4 podiums, 58 floors high, 3 mechanical floors. You can say additional of 60 floors. This will be the tallest tower in the area, the tallest, because the other projects that we had, the maximum was 45. So we're making it come true. By the way, before the launch, we have been able to, within 2 days, we have been able to sell out 30% of the project as we speak. So like the other projects, most of the projects that we have, like Groove, we have Ruby, it's the name of the project, Ruby and Royal. They're around like this project. However, those have private swimming pool on their balcony, but this one is neat and just pure residential and can easily be marketed for short-term rentals also because we're trying to give different lifestyle for our investors. Some people want a private pool in their balcony, but this one is a unique. But just to let you know, there's this saying like what matters is how you start something and how you finish something. So since this will be our like last project in JVC, Benghazi will be and is about to give the best quality, the best finishing, the best standard, so that we're trying to put our signature on it. So this is the project that people better focus on. So this will be the view to the amenities. All our projects have the logo in beneath the swimming pool. Speaking about amenities, we have here photo courts, we have sitting areas, adult swimming area, kids swimming area, barbecue area, and the living room is all smart homes, so you can access everything in your house, open curtains, lights on, lights off. So the units, every unit comes with a fitted kitchen appliance, uh, lights, restroom, every materials. Except the only thing that you need to provide for yourself is the movable furniture. That is bed and sofa and chair. That's it. This will be the finishing material that we'll be using. NBC, I'll share you the virtual tour that we have done for this project. See how amazing it looks. So what I love about Bengati is because it's a big company. I mean, everything is done in house. We have our own construction company, and we have our finishing manufacturing company. And because of that, we get to monitor the handover time and the quality. So whatever you see in the brochure and whatever you see in the virtual is what you get, like 100% is what we provide. Imagine living here with your family and you don't have to go to anywhere because let's say if you're going to a vacation, you know at the end of the day you're going to go back home, but you're not leaving this place because this is actually your home. So in this, we have a starting price for studio 670,000 dirham. Starting price for studios, and for one bedroom we have 1,100,000 dirham, and for two bedroom 1.6. The bedrooms goes to up to 2.7. It's a first come first serve. Of course, the investor before me is not gonna leave the best units for me. Everybody's grabbing the best unit, so the sooner the better. These are the layouts for the studio. We have many type of layouts for the studios also. We always have good balconies for people to go out and enjoy. The layouts, all the layouts are wonderful. So see since it's circle, every direction you have view. Every direction you have unobstructed view because it's near to the townhouses, roads, internal roads. There's nothing going to be built next to you. So you have more spaces. If you're sitting here, you can see the whole entire general communities and everything. See how the living room looks good. This showcases how it's gonna be. You have the podiums here, swimming pool area, power. That's the community of JVC. Yes, BC, any questions?
Yes, do we have questions? Please, if we have questions, we can bring up the questions as regards the project, the property. If you want the renter yield, which already shared earlier for this location, if you want to hear more about that, if you want to hear the payment breakdown, if you could share the payment breakdown with us, if a client is buying, what do they need to pay? Then if anybody has questions, please, Chika, Prince Onoha, Tonye, Jessica, Jenny, Anybody that has questions, please let us know about the questions. So we're going to see a typical payment plan,
Okay.
which is being shared with us right now. So you
And
can
Bisi,
JVC short-term rental. Okay.
yes, this is the main thing, by the way. Before we get
Okay.
to the payment plan, I would also would love to share you, BC. This is
Yeah.
the analysis done by our analytics people from our
Okay.
company around that area. So in JVC short-term rental terms, so typology, let's say studio.
Per night.
Clear? Yes, per night it's 557 dirham per night if we're putting it for short-term rentals. And for one bedroom, it's 780. I'll show you this document. This is two bedroom. It will be 1,951 for short-term rental. So when we go to price per month, we can have for studio, we can say almost 22,000 dirham. And for one bedroom, 30,000 dirham. And for two bedroom, 75,000 dirham. And it's high season. See, when it's high season for a studio, we have 700, 971 per night, and for one bedroom, 1,400 dirham per night. And for a two bedroom, we have 3,100 per night. So for a month, if we go see the comparison, for a normal average season, it's 22,000 dirham per month for a studio. For high season, it's 33. So what we're expecting is up to 15% ROI in this area, in this project.
For that particular project in that location, right?
Yes. So, and I can share you some of the payment plans that we have.
I hope we can see how we can quadruple our income from this. Okay, I think we lost Bisrat. It'll be right back. So if you have anybody who is interested in this project, we can also share this possible ROI with them so that they can know what they are going to be making at the end of the month, and possibly, of course, at the end of the year. I'm sure I'll be right back as it shows us all the potential in the property. So for those of you who are joining us, if you have questions, do not forget to ask your questions. And if you need more clarity, please do.
I have a question, please.
Okay.
So for some of their projects and even this one, I saw a building description. I'm seeing 2B plus G plus 4P and all that. So I really don't understand what that means.
2P, although I didn't see that part. Maybe I missed that.
In the building description, they usually write like 2B plus 2G plus 4P. So I don't understand.
Sometimes it could be maybe ground floor you're talking about. Maybe you're writing plus ground floor, the number of floors. But let me see. If you can give me a typical example, it will be much easier for me to explain. Okay, Beatrice is
for this particular one, this particular Benghazi circle is 2B plus G plus 4P plus 58 floors. I know they are trying to describe the buildings, but questions keep coming along these lines, and I really can't answer that. Sometimes I'm just saying it's just a description of the building, and that's it. But some persons need clarity.
So, Beatrice, can you throw more light on that for her?
Sure. So I believe the question is what's those figures, right?
Yes.
2B is two basements beneath the ground floor. G, of course, ground floor. 4P is podiums, 4 podiums. Podiums as we speak. Let me share you my screen, what podium, which one it is. So see the project. So beneath here, this is the ground floor. Beneath we have two basements. This is ground floor. We have 4 podiums. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 podiums of additional parking areas. And when we go back to the configuration, see, 2 basements plus ground floor, 4 podiums. 58 floors plus 3 mechanical floor. Okay, 3 mechanical floors. This is what it means. Sometimes you can see 2G, it's underground room, or you can say underground for maintenance. They can use it for utility room and things like that. Is that clear?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, I can repeat it again. Okay, so when we go back again, it says in circle, it says 2 basements plus ground floor plus 4 podiums. So whenever there's P, sometimes in our project it's 3P, 4P, 5P. So P is for podiums. Podiums is for parking lots, something like this. Parking lots, yes. Podiums are above the ground floor. Whatever you see. For example, if you go to Dubai Mall or somewhere in Dubai, you can see such type of shape, like a stripe. It's not fully covered. Those are parking lots. Here in Dubai, it's called podiums. So we have 4 podiums, ground floor, 4 podiums, plus this is where it begins. Here we say first floor. So we don't say this one first floor. This is podium, podium, ground floor. Then it goes all the way up to the ceiling. So basement is anything that's beneath ground floor.
Okay, thank
Is
you.
that
It's clear. Yes, thank you very much, Peter.
You're welcome. You're
This is
welcome.
Jessica. Remember Jessica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, I do remember you.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, me too.
Take care.
Do we have anybody with questions? Any more questions in the house so that we can move on? Any questions? So you were sharing with us earlier before your network, before you got you were out of the meeting. So you were sharing with us the potential ROI for the investment.
Yes. The ROI.
But I need to ask, because I don't like a situation whereby this ROI are like the projected average, like you have the high season, the average season. In terms of the JVC, generally, are you saying that if I do an investment of buying a property of 650,000 dirhams, sorry, 650,000 dirhams, like the studio, I think is around 550, right? Am I correct?
The studios are, it's amended now. The studio's starting price is 670.
670, and you're saying per month I'm going to be earning 557 dirhams per night, meaning I'll be earning about 21,000 dirhams per month, and which will give me, because this is more like a 12%, more than a 9% or a 7% ROI on investment. So if I'm doing 21,000, let me see it again. 21,788 per month. That's meaning in a space of a year, I'm earning almost about 261,000.
Yes.
Is that very visible for that location?
Yes.
Because I know it's very visible for downtown, but JVC, are you saying this is very visible for JVC?
Yes, due to, for example, the upcoming Blue Line, Metro Line, and also the infrastructure for the road, they're like expanding it. So it's bringing more people to stay there because of the road. Previously there was a problem because too many roads, just like the Marasi Drive, and Business Bay, it was being too much crowded. Now they're expanding it also. and more in, people are staying there because they like it. It's a Europe vibe, by the way. You know this, right? JVC have that Europe vibe, especially when you go to Sundays. You don't feel like you're in Dubai. You feel like you're in Rome or somewhere, like people walking their dogs in the streets and everything. People are more attracted to that location. It's a family oriented location, and people want to pull in their friends. People want to have their relatives coming and living in that location. So the place is marketing itself right now, and so
Absolutely,
the mind is
absolutely.
growing.
So is the metro line going to be very close to this project?
Yes, correct.
Very, very
Very,
close, because
very close.
this ROI is quite, for me, is quite high. So I need
Yes,
to be sure. Because up to
100%. I understand.
15% ROI is quite high for JVC for me. Okay. Well, the project will be ready in 2 years, and in 2 years, ROI should have increased better than what we have now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why this arrow is going up? Another thing that I would like to add, because most of the units in Marina side and the JVC, when it comes to the unit size, the unit size is better to get in JVC. In Marina, you will have less in size, but more when you buy it, and when you get to
agree.
rent it, I know it's higher. But since it's spacious when you buy in JVC, it's attracting people to move in. People want space. People are too busy in their life. So at least when they go home, they want to relax. They want to feel like they're in their home, not just staying in their, friends or family's house.
Okay, no problem. So I hope anyone has question for Bishop. We're almost 1 hour, 30 minutes into this meeting. So please, if you have questions, it's better you have questions and you ask here than later on you are beginning to ask questions like I am asking now. Why I had to ask him about JVC is because I know based on what we have in JVC now, clients we have currently, the ROI is always between 6 to 8 to 9%. So now seeing a 15%, I needed to be sure, because if you go present 50% to your clients and they are not making 15%, they are going to come back to me. So that's why I'm asking this question. But to
You're
be on
right.
the safe side, I'll still tell them about 10%. Even though it's better to under promise and I over deliver than over promise and I under deliver. But I know that due to the roads, like you said, the expansion of the roads and the current economy projection, ROI also would increase in a couple of years. So, and this project, for those of you who are watching, who are joining us here, you need to know that this project is a newly launched project. So the project is not ready yet. It's going to be ready in 2 years' time. So it's not a project that is ready to move in. It's an off plan. One thing about the Bingati is that Bingati has always delivered. They are always delivering. They don't take too long to deliver their projects. Their project is usually a space of 2 years, and they deliver based on promise. Okay. So let's continue, please.
Okay, sure. So when we go to the French show you the plan. By the way, basically, one thing we have started in Lingati is if people can provide us PDC checks, post-dated checks, of course, for people who are resident in Dubai, to be specific, we're giving a good type of payment plan. And
You're
that
giving
is
what?
an amazing payment plan. See,
Okay.
3% monthly.
Oh, nice.
Even
If
some
you
years, it
monthly
was like,
payment plan, if they can
yeah,
provide you with a check,
with
that's
a
for
check.
people who are residents in Dubai.
Yes, for that also. I mean, this is an additional, but we also have the standard, the usual payment plan 70/30. So, for example, I believe this is the size. This is, I believe, 1 bedroom. Size is 900. No, 1,162.
That's a big space.
This is 2 bedroom. 2 bedroom, selling price 1,663,000. So always people have to know that there's common charge in every project. PLD charge, that's 4%, admin fee 5,000, and fee 20% of the initial starting payment.
So if I may
Then
ask, I'm not asking because I don't know, but I'm asking because of people who might not ask and they will ask later. Why are you charging admin fee of 5,000?
for the paperwork for the back end office, like preparing all the documents, every for the staff for the work who are connecting you with the Dubai Land Department, doing all the paperwork in general
Okay, thank you.
for registering you.
I hope we get that. Then also, why are you charging DLD charges?
Daily is why we're charging daily. It's not our
Yes.
charge. It's the government charge.
Okay, so what's DLD for?
DLD is I mean it's putting the property name under your name. So for example, if we buy a property, if you want to buy a property, let's say you want a 2 bedroom, you know the location, you know the units. So under that specific unit, your name will be registered under the Dubai Land Department, where you will be having the temporary, first you'll have the temporary ownership, you can say ownership card. So after passing the 24%, you were like 100% owner of that, not 100%, but 20% of that owner of the property. As you go and you proceed, at least it's better to be registered and not be other than not be registered, because if you're not registered, you cannot raise a complaint. If there is any concerning the project, will be backing you up. Even for investor who want to process this visa, the golden visa, they need to be registered in the Wallet Department. Is that clear?
Absolutely, yes. I'm sure it is clear for those who are listening as well. Yes, it is clear, and I said I'm sure it's clear for those who are listening as well, who are not asking questions, but might not understand what some of these things is meant for.
Yes, simple term. It's registering your name under the title deed. That's
And
it.
also, what documents does clients get when they buy a property in Dubai? When I buy a property in Dubai, what are the documents that are given to me?
Okay, first, when you do the booking, you will have reservation form that showcases the specific unit, your email address, your number, your residence permanent address, and the amount that you have paid for booking, and the remaining balance, the payment breakdown. You'll have reservation form. Sometimes we call it RA. And after that, if you fulfill the down payment, you will have another agreement that's called SPA. That's sales purchase agreement. That's the agreement that you will have. And once you finalize, you'll have the agreement with another additional final closing or for the receiving the original title deed.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope that is clear. I don't know why people are not asking questions, but there are a lot of questions that you can ask and get clarity on. Okay, I believe maybe we are all clear. That's why. Is there any other thing you need to tell us?
I can hear it.
Okay. Yes, you were telling us about the payment plan.
Sure. Okay. See,
Okay,
so the
most
payment
of the
plan,
people who will be investing are not residents in Dubai. So what's the available payments plan for those who are not residents in Dubai?
okay. In that case, we can go straight to the system. We can pick a unit. I want it to be transparent. So so we can pick a unit. Okay. Have one space. It's one bedroom, for example. Bingati Circle, it's on the 29th floor, one bedroom. Size is 780. Selling price 1,183,000. View, Main Road, JVC, District 12 Park, Yas Community Park, Amenity View. The handover will be 31st May 2027. So let's go to the submitting sales offer. Da-da. View text. See, we have options. These are payment options that we can select. The first one is just to know that, just to let you know, this is like what I showed you first, TDC check, so we're avoiding this for now. So here, 20% will be the down payment, 50 during construction, 30 on handover. That will be done. The 50% during construction will be scattered monthly basis. If the client wants the 50% to be scattered quarterly, you can also select this plan type. And the third one mentions 50% down payment, 20 during construction, 30 on handover, where the 20% will be scattered monthly basis, or 50% down payment, 20, 30, 20% being paid quarterly. Or your clients can pay 50%, 100%, and close any settlement once. Of course, there will be discounts on that. 50% and 100% will get a discount. So as we start, we can go with this one, the most common one. 20% and 50 during construction quarterly. So let's hit save. Bisi. Units are being called instantly. This is a good sign. See, it says this unit is on hold. Contact sales team, sales support
Yes,
team.
it's on hold for another client.
Just now, as we speak,
As
it
we
was
speak,
open.
actually. And that's how pardon me to
See,
use
it was
what
open.
crazy it can be in Dubai. Pardon me to use
Okay.
that word. Your client wants, I remember there was a client who wanted a particular unit. She said she already made the payment. This is the unit I want. And guess what? As we're about to book the unit, it's sold out.
Yes,
It's no longer available. So we had to another unit again is no longer available. So it's can be that way. So we have to check another unit.
Yeah, we have to be fast.
Yeah, so in Dubai, you don't wait to buy, you buy and wait. That's how it works.
Exactly. So let's try this.
And wait for your capital appreciation.
Okay. So we're lucky to get, I think it's a studio options. Let's generate let's generate sales offer. So this is the studio options with a size of 384 square feet. Selling price 774,678. This is the payment breakdown. So as always, you have the LDP, that's 30,000. You can say 31,000, admin fee 5,000. And let's say today's 27. Oh. So today's the 20, June 27, 20% down payment. This will be 155,000 dirham. So 21, it will be 8%. So it's almost 8% quarterly. 887766. And on the completion, on project completion, it will be 30%. These are payment breakdowns. So it's more like 62,000, 62,000, 62,000, 54, 54, 46, 46. And the last 30% is 233,000. This is a
Not
good
bad.
unit.
This is a good price.
And
It's
a
not
good
bad.
floor, because
And
this one is on the
nice.
5th floor, 1-5. They have
Nice.
4 podiums, so it's like they're sitting on the 19th floor.
9th floor, yes. So let me just expatiate on that. Now, some people will say, oh, they want a higher floor, or they don't want a 5th floor, a 4th floor. But you need to also understand the higher the floor you go, the higher the price, the bigger the size of your room, the bigger the price. So sometimes when the building has about 4 podium or 2 or 3 podium, it automatically adds to the height of your property. So instead of you saying that you're on the 5th floor, automatically it looks as if you're on the 9th floor, not on the technically looking as if you're on the 5th floor. It looks as though you're on the 9th floor, which of course makes your property also have good value. So that's what we are basically trying to explain here.
Correct. And mainly, the floor to ceiling height matters always. What's good about this unit is the floor to ceiling height is 3.6.
Nice.
It's high ceiling. Everything is high ceiling.
Nice.
So it's not the basic. I mean, what we have normally been doing is 2.4, 3.4, 3.3. But this one for JVC is something that, like I told you, we want to put our signature on it.
Nice.
Do we have another unit?
Can you tell us the price in dollars? The 700, the studio price. How much would that be in dollars?
Okay. How much was it? It was 700, right? Yeah. It's 212,000.
212,000. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. And with this, can I get an investor visa for 2 years?
With this one, yes, you can. Definitely, you can. Because you have passed 750,000 dirham.
Yes. Okay, that's past 750. Yes.
Yes. So anything above 750, you get 2 years
An
investor
investor
visa.
visa.
And for your clients who want a golden visa, we can get them 3 bedrooms for, let's say, 2.7, 2.5. They're eligible
Nice.
for a 10 years golden visa
Absolutely.
and get an amazing unit.
That's good. Okay, so I think we are all done. Except if you have 1 or 2 things to add to it for us, but I believe that's a beautiful presentation from you. So if there's no question coming in, then it means that we're all cleared and the presentation was good enough to help us to know the property, Bingati Circle, I feel is a project that your clients can invest in, good returns, and you as well who is watching, if you have clients here who are joining us, is a good investment for you to make good returns in the nearest future, rather than keeping your money and having inflation to continue to make a ridicule and a mess of our money. The best way to ensure that our money is properly secured is by ensuring that we put it in an economy where the money is not being affected by inflation or by any economy holocaust that might be happening. So if you feel you do have question, you can reach out to Edith, or you reach out to us at info@gtechsuite.com. And this unit, like you just see that happened, a particular unit we're trying to use as an example was no longer available for us to do that. So if you also want to ensure that you don't fall into this when your clients are ready to buy, reach out to them. I'm going to be sharing the materials of all this for Bingati Circle. I already shared some with us. So I'll get the video materials and all of that, share with your clients. If you are the clients buying, you want us to have more meetings with you, more meeting on this to elaborate more, reach out to us. We're always ready to meet with you to expatiate more on this project. And the major thing is we're after helping you to quadruple your money. We're not interested in you. We're not a company that, oh, we just want to say buy real estate. No, we're looking at location, area. You see, that was what I was asking him question. Are you sure that particular location is going to get to 15% capital returns appreciation? But one thing I know is any project close to the metro line always have a higher percent of capital appreciation in Dubai. So if you have a project close to the metro line, the one I was talking about is not close to the metro. So you literally must have a car. But this one, if it's close to metro, people like projects that are close to metro, because I don't use the metro, but people just feel that projects close to metro, it's much accessible, much easier for people to be able to use the metro, access the metro. The metro is like the train, okay? So that's why people like projects close to it. Sometimes, even I that said I don't use metro, sometimes metro just saves you the hassle of all this traffic sometimes in Dubai. It's just I'm just comfortable using cars than going to the metro, because oftentimes I'm not even staying close to them. I don't stay close to metro as well myself. But staying close to metro, a metro is quite affordable. So a lot of people want projects that are close to it. You could spend like 500 dirhams on transportation in a month, and on metro you have literally maybe not spent 50 dirhams. So you see the difference, 500 dirhams on transportation, depending on where you're going to, compared to somebody who is using a metro and has barely spent 50 dirhams because he or she is using metro. So that's the difference with using a metro and using a taxi or a cab. So let's see, any question? Let me see. Can we have the recorded video of this meeting? Yes, you can have the recorded video, Timothy. I hope it was even recorded in the first place. Okay, I can see it's being recorded. There's the link to the video. Okay, yes, I can see the link to the video will be sent to everybody. So one thing you need to understand, if you have a client who is interested in buying, you don't need to be the one, but please be sure that the client has the money to buy. We don't have time for time wasters who will come and have meeting and they don't even are not ready to buy. So people who are ready to buy, you don't need to be the one to finalize. Just be sure the person can buy and has showed the interest. We can take it off from there. We can have meeting with him or her. We have our partners in Dubai. They will have meeting with us as well with this client. We'll talk about the projects. We talk about how they can invest in the projects. We talk about the capital appreciation of the project. So you can let us know when you have clients who are ready. And this project will not be there forever. This is one of the most affordable projects Bugatti has to offer. So I would suggest that you ensure that you talk to your clients as soon as possible. Let them begin to send in their offers. We are looking at selling about 30 of these units in this particular project. And we know you all can help us achieve that. I can't do it alone, but we are looking at you all to help us achieve this, to sell about 30 of the units of apartments in this particular project. If everybody here, we're about 30, excluding Bisrat. So let's say everybody here brings one client each to even buy the one of the 750 dirhams. Guess what happens? We've sold about 30 units already, and we can make it happen. So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you, despite being on holiday. You still came up to have this session with us, which was impactful. We actually learned during the course of the class. So thank you once again for being here. We do appreciate you. And for everyone, thank you for joining. We can't wait to see your clients. We can't wait to see your calls. My number is always reachable as well. I'll drop my local number, my Nigerian number. You can reach out to me as well, or reach out to any of my team, and we can help you take it up from there. And you can begin to make 7 to 8 figures. Yes, 7 to 8 figures in terms of commission by just selling properties here. Okay. And for those who are clients, so sorry, you are not going to be making commission. It's just for people who refer clients. Then also, you need to also know that we are also doing all expense paid trip. Okay. For those, we have 3 trips that we are going to be sending people on, and we sent some people on all expense paid trip in time past. So you can also be, even this year, we've had people who have qualified for all expense paid trip, and we have sent them on that all expense paid trip in Dubai, in Doha. So you also can be a part of it. We're going to Singapore this year. We're going to Kenya this year. We are going to Doha. So we have almost about 5 trips. So it depends on the one you want. Just tell me. We'll tell you what it would take for you to qualify. If you're selling for us, we have a trip to Doha and China this year. That trip alone, registration alone for that trip is about $3,300, excluding your flights, excluding other bills, like just registration for it. So you should know how much it's going to be costing us to send you on that trip. Then we have another trip to Singapore. Then we have a trip to Dubai in November. Doha and China trip is in October. Kenyan trip, I think, is in about 2 months, if I'm correct. Then we have a trip to where again? I think that's what Singapore is November too. So if you want to be a part of all these trips, all it takes, and I know we have some sales giants, if you want to be a part of all these trips, just sell 10 properties, okay? Just close 10 Dubai properties. Jessica, I'm calling your name now. If you don't sell 10 Dubai properties between now and July, we will send you, don't let me say it on the national or on a global platform. Okay, but I'm expecting that Jessica alone sells 10 properties from this. I'm expecting that Chika is getting progress. I'm expecting Daniel. So I'm expecting your clients. I'm expecting Edith, Bolanle. I'm expecting Port Harcourt branch. I'm expecting Oyida Mola, Daniel. I'm expecting you. I'm expecting your sales. Everybody on this call today, I'm expecting your sales. And if you're a client, I'm expecting you to buy. Okay, I'm expecting Tony sales. Esther, I'm expecting, like I said, whether you're a client, whether you are, if you're a client, you're buying, it means somebody's collecting commission from your sales. It means you also qualify for the all expense paid trip. But it depends on what you're buying that will determine the trip you qualify for. So you can reach out to us. We'll tell you the trip you qualify for. It means somebody's collecting commission if you're a client on the property you're buying. Okay, meaning you reach out to me directly if that has to happen. But if you are a staff and you want to sell, you can earn good commission. You want to make all the trips, sell 10 properties. I hope that 10 properties, I've not done the calculation, but I hope the 10 properties. 10 properties I'm talking about, sell properties between 1 million dirhams and 2 million dirhams, then we can look at sending you for all the trips this year. Not that you go and sell 10 properties of 750,000 dirhams, because these trips are really capital intensive. So you can qualify for it. And remember, you're going to be getting commission, some bonuses as well. You'll be getting that as well. So we have 6 months left in the year. We can make this happen. So you can quadruple your income this year by just making all the sales. And if you feel there is only 3 properties you can sell between now and next week, push hard. We have all the materials. We'll send it to you. So Bisrat, send me the current materials as well. I think I have some, but send me the current materials as well, all the videos, so I can share it with the team as well. My team will share it across, and people will push massively, get their clients to invest. Because a lot of Nigerians, you need to know, are investing in Dubai, but why are they not investing through you? So you have to find them and ensure that they are investing through you. A lot of road shows have been happening for months now in Nigeria about Dubai properties. So we need to also ensure that we get those clients to trust us to buy from us. Some of them are your uncles, some of them are your relatives. So get them to buy from you. So thank you once again. I appreciate you all. And this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain. Bisrat, I can release you to go and meet your beautiful family right now. So Adrian, take it off from here.
Okay, one last thing I would like to add before I leave, from whomever is watching this. Let's say we might have our sons, agents, we might have clients, anybody. What I would love to tell you is in Benghazi, it's like when you are thinking on investing or when you're thinking on connecting your client with Benghazi, giving the property in Benghazi, you're connecting that specific individual with high educated or used to experienced developer. Why am I saying that? It's over like 12, 17 or 20, 20 years that we have been doing this, and we have mastered the giving the high-end lifestyle. We're talking about Bugatti. We have discussed about Bugatti, and if we are putting it in terms of let's say price, what's for the agents? I'm telling this, the highest price that we have is 750 million dirham unit in Bugatti residence. That's 4 floors, penthouse, 4 floors of a penthouse. That is 450, no, 750 million dirham. And we have a starting price from 750,000. See the range in between? We have everything. So from A to Z, if you have clients, from A to Z, we got you. We got you with the high-end quality lifestyle amenities. So when we say Bugatti and when we say something in JVC or somewhere, it doesn't mean the quality is too low. We're giving everything as it is. Of course, when we go to Bugatti, everything has to be have to collaborate. Since we're collaborating with Bugatti, when we say branded, sometimes people have to understand we can buy brand, we can buy name, but this is not. We did not buy the name. We're working with Bugatti architects, engineers, hand to hand. Correct. So what you're offering your client is something for a developer that have done such thing, which is doing still such type of experience with Bugatti, Mercedes, Jacob and Co. He's bringing that type of quality and experience to your home in JVC. He's bringing this lifestyle. He's bringing this knowledge, expertise. So just know that we have starting price. I can put it in USD. So it's around 205 million, 205,000, I'm sorry, 205, 200 million, okay, we can say 200 million worth of property up to, starting from, this is, yes, 200. From 200,000 up to 200 million, we have a range of properties and we have all the experience, we have all the quality of living, amenities, everything. And most importantly, trust. We are trusted in not just in UAE, all over the world. And we're happy to be working with you. I send anything to BC. She's 24/7 active, I know. I hope every team is as well. So let's do this. It's a good project, this circle. It's like people are collecting it, like taking 3-4 units at a time. So let's focus. We can do this. I hope a good success for everyone, and happy to see you all. I will be happy to see you all more often also.
Thank you very much.
You know,
Idris, please
Dubai
take over.
Thank you so much.
isn't just a place you buy property. It's a place that upgrades how you think, live, and grow. It's the only city where buying a house feels like buying into the future. The roads, the skyline, the silence, they're all designed to keep you inspired. And the best part, you don't need to be a millionaire to start. You just need to be ready to live ahead of your time. If you're serious about building a life that looks like the dream in your head, then Dubai is where you plant that seed. Let's talk. I'll show you how. You know, Dubai. Let me tell you something a lot of people haven't realized yet. Doha is becoming what Dubai used to be 10 years ago, a gold mine of smart real estate. The city is quiet, elegant, powerful, and it's building fast. If you're looking for a place where luxury meets strategy, this is it. Properties are still affordable, but the returns, they're already speaking for themselves. You're not just buying land in Doha, you're buying early access to something big. If you're thinking long-term, let's talk. I'll show you what's coming before the rest of the world sees it.
Thinking of investing in real estate? Here's why Doha should be on your radar. 1. High rental income. 2. No property tax. 3. Foreign ownership with residency benefits. Doha offers world-class infrastructure and unbeatable global connectivity. Post-World Cup buzz still booming. Tourism, lifestyle, and demand are rising. Whether you're buying to live, lease, or grow wealth, Doha delivers. This isn't just a property, it is prosperity. Invest in Doha, invest in the future. Contact us today to get started.
Hello, amazing winning woman. Now, for those of you watching right now, you're watching this video, I want to let you know that whichever area of life you are a winning woman, and no one can tell you otherwise. Now, if you know you're a winning woman and you want to be a super winning woman, I want you to carry your bags and ensure that you are actually at the Winning Women Conference 2.0. Now, the Winning Women Conference over the years now has been an impactful and amazing conference where women who actually have gone through what you have been through comes to educate and empower you, and also teach you things and ways you can actually go about making your business and your year a better one. So for those of you watching and you want to 10x, you want to increase in every area of your life, whether in leadership, whether in your finance, whether in your spirituality, whether in your family, you written those amazing goals. You look at so many amazing women doing amazing exploits out there. You do not know how to do it. I've been there before, and that's why we put together this conference, so that it can help you to know how to stand out in the environment or in the business space where you are at the moment. So if you want to know what it takes, or if you want to know how to become bigger and better,
in your field, then get yourself to go register right now for the Winning Women Conference, which is happening in the month of July. So go get registered now so that you can get the early bird discount, and it's going to worth every dime you are paying. If it doesn't, you can come to me and request a refund. So I can't wait to see you there, and I can't wait to see your results after the conference. Bye, Winning Woman.
That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you've learned a thing or two on investment in Dubai. Dubai is now the new city where you can make cool money. It's the new place when you can invest your money and generate return of investment yearly. You heard him, the return on investment on this property is 15%. That is a whole lot higher compared to the ones we've been getting. But then I believe it is doable and it is achievable. If you and I have this money, of course, what is it that for us to go down and just choose the one we want and we invest? So let's all go out there. Let's preach the gospel. You remember, you don't wait to buy or invest in Dubai. You invest and wait. And I just want to share this briefly with us before I leave. Our limitation is our imagination. If you can imagine it, then you can achieve it. So dream big. Let's preach the gospel. Until next time, we'll see you again. Do not forget to follow us across our social media platforms at GTech Youth Doha, GTech Youth Dubai, and GTech Youth Nigeria, all across social media platforms. If you need this video, it's going to be streamed on our YouTube page and it's going to be dropped into our group. So be on the outlook. It's going to be shared immediately after the meeting. So thank you very much for joining. Till next time, I remain Nigeria for Lakumi. So Mr. Progress, you can take it over.
We will be able to move forward with things, and hopefully we have more investment to do with the company.
Amen. Amen. I just want you to just say a little bit about how the process was for you when you reached out to us, if there was any regret reaching out to us and buying a property from us as well.
Okay, thank you very much. I actually come across your information on social media, which is Instagram. So for quite a while, I've been following you, and I just had it in mind that there will be a day I will make sure that we are in contact for us to see how we can have our property with your company. So I think I messaged you. There was a day you're doing a webinar or video discussion online, but I messaged you on that day, or you didn't see it, or you didn't have access to your social media page, and it took a while that for you to get back to us. I was like, probably you don't deal with the social media side of yourself. So at the long run, I think I didn't pursue. The reason is I just want to have a little information at that time. After that, about 6 months after, we actually ready. We are so ready. So I contacted you, and immediately, I think the next day, you get back to me saying that yes, something is up for us. You jump on a meeting with us, and the team are happy to just go ahead with you because of the customer service you give us. I think the deal was done within a week, if I'm right.
Absolutely.
And we came to Dubai to see the site. We made some payments, if I'm right about that. And we came to Dubai to just see the site. And the welcoming was absolutely out of the world to me. And, I was like, oh, this is more than what we're expecting. You welcome us with your team, and we're so happy about that. We felt, like we have even bought the property even without finalizing the payment. So, yeah, it was fun, to be able to work with you as well, because I see this is about work to us because we are working on a project. So, but it's absolutely successful now. Our payment is complete. We are here to take our handover, and we're going ahead to do more business. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. Is it sharing or amazing comments? Sharing with us how the whole process was. And now you're in Dubai. It's funny enough. Amazing enough. It's your son's birthday as well. He's turning 18, and you're getting your property as well for the school. And it's just a plus. So I really want to say thank you so much, Dr. Benson, for trusting us